This week at my garage, I've got a challenge on my hands. Teaching sales techniques to a novice.
I know what I'm looking...
Finding an environmentally friendly car for $2.5 grand. And playing the salesman from hell. Would you spot the faults with this car? Sure Ishmael from Barking is fed up with her Suzuki Vitara. She bought it in her tank girl phase and is now after a change of image and an MX-5. It's been on the market for 2 months, but despite lots of advertising, she's only had 2 viewings. So where is Sure going wrong? Maybe I can help.
Can you tell me a little bit more about it? Is it a 93 or 94?
It's a 94
L.
Reg. Done a few things to it, put an alarm on it, immobiliser, but I bought it from a dealer as well, so it's under warranty.
Yeah.
It's got the converted roof, which is new.
So has it got a full service history?
Yep, full service history.
And the MOT?
Yep, brand new, about 2 weeks old.
Good. On the face of it, it's quite a tidy little car, but there are visual things that you can see sort of, well, that's one of them, look. Visual things you can see straight away. The ball bar's loose.
Yeah.
But if you look down at this alloy wheel, it's pitted with rust and it's rotten dirty. These cats in the middle.
Right.
We need to get them off and clean them up for you. I like this.
Is that
sticker.
all right?
Sticker on the side of the window is good.
Okay.
But it needs to be a bit louder.
Okay.
Now, whenever you sell a car, the person always says, even if they don't know what they're looking at under the bonnet, they always say, can I have a look under the bonnet?
Yes.
But it is a good job. I know what I'm looking... Sure.
Right, yeah. No,
What is this?
that.
If somebody comes around to see your car and they prop the bonnet up and that thing comes off in there and they're immediately going to think, oh, I'm not interested, I'm not interested. What's going on here? What, have you got that bit by parcel force or something and forgot to take the wrapping off?
That is my work.
That is your work?
Yeah.
Sure, it's a piece of cardboard tubing. It's pennies to fix. And what about the price? How much do you want for it?
I'm hoping to get 5K.
OK, well, we can talk about the price in a bit. And how about you? Do you think you can sell it?
No, I don't think so.
Why?
I just don't know what to say.
You don't know what to say?
No, I really don't.
Well, I'm going to help you out with that bit.
Thank you, Mike.
Follow me.
Yep.
Sure wants $5 grand for her Vitara, but I've double-checked with some dealers and $4.5 grand would seem nearer the mark. I'll break the news to her later. But what do you think the car will sell for? Phone in with your estimate, and if you get it right, you and a friend could win a day hurtling around a Grand Prix race circuit.
So, Cher, have you had any experiences selling cars?
Well, Mike, absolutely none whatsoever.
You've never sold a car before?
Never before.
So what happens then when somebody turns up at your house and they come around for a viewing? How do you handle them?
Well, the last person that turned up, he looked around the car, I knew he liked it, and he immediately offered me 4.6 when I was asking for 5. And I just walked in my house.
And what did you say?
I said, bye.
What, you didn't take the money?
No, I didn't know that you had to haggle or something.
Haggle?
Yeah, I don't know. I just thought, you don't want to pay my price. I'm going home, and I went in.
Well, let me tell you something about the motor trade, right? Go and buy a loaf of bread. They charge you 30p for it. Offer them 25p, they'll send you out the shop.
Right.
But everyone expects to get something off a motor car.
Okay.
It's just part of the buying process.
Right.
How did you derive the price of £5 grand for it?
My head, because I put the immobiliser and the alarm on and the central locking, I've sort of put more money into it, and so that's also affected why.
There's also a saying that you're throwing good money after bad, because it doesn't matter if you gold-plated that car, to be honest with you, it doesn't really add to its value. So what it comes down to is getting the price right, getting the marketing right, advertising it in the right places, and that is the way to shift your car. What about if I was to do a little bit of role-playing with it? If I was to pretend to be the person who comes round your house to buy a car? What's the first thing you're going to tell me?
OK, Mike, it's obviously an L Reg, as you can see. It's only done at 43,000 miles.
Is it genuine?
Yeah, I believe it is. It's had about 4 owners before, and they were in Wales, so I think it could have been...
4 owners?
Yeah.
Well, that's a lot of owners. Why has it had a lot of owners? Be straight in with an answer. That's summer cars, so they seem to rotate a lot in the summer. Yes?
Right.
So, there's a little bit of information. Get that in your head and remember that one. So, walk me on.
All right. It's got an 8-inch body kit, which I think is the nicest size, because any bigger is too big.
Fantastic.
I want a fat boy.
That was great, that was great.
OK.
So then, Cher.
Yep.
Test drive.
Yes.
You don't need to put your belt on. We're only
sure?
pretending.
Oh, silly me.
Where are you going to take me?
Not going
Where
anywhere.
are we going to go? You're going to take me
Okay.
down some roads with some
Yeah.
sleeping policemen in it, and we're going to be doing this?
We can go down a straight road with no bumps. Is that best?
Good. Have you got a route planned? Do you know where
No,
to
I
go?
didn't.
Get
No.
your haters head out,
And
find a
the
route without no sleeping policemen,
Yeah.
with smooth roads, not too
Right.
bumpy, somewhere they can get the car in all gears. So a nice dual carriageway where they
Yeah.
can get the car up to speed and
Yes.
whatever. In the car, why not going for a test drive? What are you going to talk about?
The stereo. That's all I know about.
Tell me about the car, the way it drives.
It drives
Although,
lovely.
exactly.
Oh,
although the
yeah.
person sitting there driving it, it's for you to go, doesn't it
Yeah,
drive
drives
well?
Yes, it does actually.
Really good,
Yes,
it rides the
yes.
bumps really well, doesn't it corner well? I
Yes.
like the way it drives, all of that
All
stuff.
of that,
Yes,
yeah.
remember that information, but
Okay.
most importantly, find a route to go on a test drive that you're
Right.
comfortable with. Don't get them out into
Excellent.
traffic. Right, we're back from the test drive. I like the way it drives, I like the way it looks, I want to buy it.
Okay.
Close me down.
Right.
Get the car sold. Finish me off.
Right.
Do it.
My asking price is 5,000.
I've only got 4.
Oh.
Are you going to run indoors now, like you
See?
normally do?
I want to, but I won't. Well, the least I can accept is 4,700.
I've really ain't got 4,700. I've got 4,400. I've got 4,400 quid cash, and I'm prepared to buy the car, cash now, drive it away.
I can't go any less than 4,500.
Then I'll have a deal with you.
Oh no, I don't want to do 4,500. I made a mistake.
But now you know how it
Okay.
works. Now you know how it
Right.
works. It's a game.
Excellent.
It's all a game. It's time to lavish some care and attention on Cher's Vitara, giving it that important zing that will make somebody fall in love with it. We could respray the alloys, but a thorough clean does the trick. The floppy ball bars are tightened up in a couple of minutes. Time to get rid of that parcel tape and replace it with some more convincing duct tape. The bonnet support takes only a couple of minutes to fix, and it's details like this that can swing a sale either way. Cher's a mobile hairdresser, and you can tell by the state of her car. A good clean is absolutely crucial if she's going to tempt somebody inside. 50 quid on a valet makes her total spend less than £70, and all these improvements are things that could be done at home. Let's hope Cher's happy with our work.
Oh gosh. Ooh. Gosh.
Ta-da!
It's gleaming, Mike. It's gleaming.
What do you
It's
think?
gorgeous. It is. I would even buy it. You know. Oh, it's gorgeous.
You like
they
it?
They look great. They
The
look
wheels
wonderful.
look great, don't they? We've done the
Yeah.
wheels, we've polished the car, cleaned it all up,
Excellent.
touched up the little bits of paintwork, tightened up this ball bar.
Smells good as well.
Smells good. The bits under the bonnet are done, the new hosey bit.
that.
Inside, it's all been valeted
Oh
and
yes.
shined up.
Oh yes, that's fabulous.
Looks great, doesn't it?
lovely. I love it.
So when you turned up this morning, you
Yeah.
didn't think you could sell this car
I didn't
with
think
confidence?
so. No,
No?
I had no confidence
Do you
at
think
all.
you could go away and sell this car with confidence now?
I can definitely do that, Mike. Thank you for your help.
My pleasure.
Really, I really think it's going to go this time.
Good. There's one other little sticking point, and that's the
Okay.
price. What about the price?
Well, from what you've told me, I feel that I can definitely.
Ready? Ready?
Am I going to see a price?
You are.
Oh no! Is that real?
That's real.
Oh my
What
God.
I've done is I've looked at the marketplace and
Right,
I've
and
seen
that's
where they're
where it
selling,
is,
and this is
right.
where this car is. £4,500
Right.
is the way to get this car sold.
Okay, yeah, that's fair enough, really. Yeah.
Otherwise, that's why you're not going to sell
yeah,
it.
it will not go.
It won't go
yeah,
anywhere.
Absolutely.
So, will Cher take my advice on the price, and will the car sell? We'll find out after the break.
Thanks, Mike.
Good luck.
See you again.
Cheers then.
Take
Shut
care.
up. What do you think Cher will sell her Suzuki Vitara for? Phone in our competition line with your estimate before the end of the show, and you and a friend can win a track day out, Grand Prix style. Right out on the pitch, I've got a fella called David Miles, who's 38 years of age and lives in Maidenhead. Now, David hasn't taken his test yet, but he's just about to, and he wants to buy a little car for himself. What he wants is something that's cheap, reliable, economic, but something that's environmentally friendly. His maximum spend is £2,500, and the Daihatsu comes in at just under. It does brilliantly with its low CO2 emissions, and its frugal little engine would do more than 50 miles to the gallon. David's also a bit of a hoarder. He likes recycling stuff, hence the Bedford Rascal. Failing that, it's small, cute and Italian, a Fiat 500.
David, you found the first one then, mate.
Hello.
Daihatsu Cure, they call this little car. Well within your price range, 2.5 grand. This one's on an R plate. It is a town car, so they get lots of crunching up and down through the gears, and sometimes that wears the transmission out. It's very spacious inside. I'm a big, 6-foot fella, and I fit in here quite comfortably, and there's loads of headroom for me, so you can take your mates around with you as well. It's 50 miles to the gallon, cheap to insure. This is the perfect starter car.
Yeah, it's similar to the one I'm learning in.
So what do you think of it?
Well, I just think it's a bit bland and it hasn't got very much personality.
All right, well, look, I have got something over there with a bit more character, a little Fiat. Why don't you pop over and have a look at that?
Let's go and have a look at that, yeah. It appears to be quite rusty in places.
That's the problem in buying an old car, unfortunately. The main bugbear on this car is rust, but it is packed with features. It's got the power steering, central locking, electric windows. It's got everything, this car.
What, a car of this age has got power steering?
Well, actually, no. I'm lying. The reason I said that, and you're right to pick it up, is because you going to buy a car for the first time, a lot of salesmen will try and breeze past stuff that a car's got loads of features and pack it out. So it's really important when you go to see a car, at least know something about it before you go and even look at it. So you can be in a commanding position when he lies to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what about if, like, the sunroof leaks? How are you gonna know about something like that until you've driven it?
If it was my 2.5 grand, I'd ask for a watering can and I'd stand there with the roof shut and I'd be pouring water over it to see if any water poured inside the car.
No, it's a charming car, but I'd rather see it in an old movie than drive it.
You keep looking at the van though, didn't you? You
yeah,
like that?
I do. Well, I like picking up old junk.
Well, I never thought I'd be showing you an old Bedford Rascal, to be honest with you, but for somebody who's just passed their test and is looking to shift stuff around, then this is the #1 vehicle for it.
Yeah,
really.
It would be fun to have a van.
They're an absolute doddle to drive.
Are they? Yeah.
And inherently, as I say, reliable again. Great little engine, little 1000cc, good on economy, but they do have problems. The paintwork chips away easy, rust builds up underneath very, very simply, and also front tyres, you go through them like a billio because it spins away its power in first gear as you're sitting at lights, accelerate away hard from lights, and they scrub the front tyres out. So there's that. Nice little Bedford Rascal. What do you think of that then?
Well,
functional,
realistically speaking, well, functional if you're a businessman.
Okay.
So out of the three, even though it's not,
It's Daihatsu.
Yeah, really.
Right then, Dave, the salesman's trick would be to get you to the smoothest, quietest spot on the road and then let you have a test drive. But really, when you go and buy a car, what you should do, if you live down the dusty old track, you should drive it down the dusty old track.
And what if would he say, no, we can't go there, or?
Well, you don't buy the car. Open the bonnet on the way back from the test drive when the engine's nice and hot, and look out for any steam, any water, any oil dripping all over the place. Make sure everything works, because it could be your only chance, especially if you're buying privately.
Yeah.
If you buy privately and drive off the driveway, it's your problem. It's not down to them. How do you think it's going to change your life?
Well, funny thing is, I've resisted learning to drive for years, but since I've done it, I've kind of enjoyed it, and I've realised that there's loads of things I'll be able to do.
So really, it all comes down to you, to functionality. It gets you from A to B, it works, it starts, it stops, it goes, and along the way, you're helping, or at least not putting as much pollutants in the atmosphere as, say, the guy in the Ferrari.
To me, that's the most important angle. It's a joy to be alive, and I'll be grateful for my car, but, I'd rather have beautiful trees than beautiful cars.
What a good philosophy in life. So, would you say you've learnt anything today?
Loads. Yeah, I certainly learnt how to look for a car, and I think something about how to behave with a car dealer.
Like me?
Yeah.
Let us know how you get on, won't you?
Okay, will do.
And keep in touch.
Yep, will do.
David's still persevering with his driving lessons, and fingers crossed he'll be looking for a good deal on a Daihatsu in a couple of months. If you want more advice and information on how to keep it green and enjoy eco-friendly motoring, log on to 4car.co.uk. In part 2, is it knackered or is it a bargain? Could you tell the difference? And what do you think Cher will get for her Jeep? Phone in with your answer and you could win a date at a racetrack with a friend.
Tyre. It's a team committed to high performance for the drivers, for you, every day.
Sorry to drag you in here on a Sunday. 2 hours and 17 minutes ago, our system went down.
Right now, we're losing close to 100,000 an hour.
I talked to the server vendor. They say it's an application problem.
Front-end guy says it's a database.
Database vendor says it's the servers.
Did you call the web designers? Snowboarding.
And whose job is it to make sure all this stuff works the way it's supposed to?
That would be yours.
And that's when it hits you. You're ready for IBM.
The new Rover 75 Tourer. You might forget you're driving an estate.
Earlier, we asked you to estimate what Sher will get for a Jeep. The first caller with the correct price wins a track day out for 2. The lines are open for another 7 minutes. And that's not all. Log on to 4car.co.uk to find out how to win a nearly new Volkswagen Golf, courtesy of Auto Trader. Be honest, how many of you are too scared to go out and buy a second-hand motor because you don't trust your own ability to spot a banger? Take this S registration Vauxhall Omega going for £4.5 grand. It seems like a bargain, but this car is riddled with hidden costs that are easy to spot, and I'm going to show you what they are. So next time you go out and buy a car, you know exactly what to look out for. Although relatively new, this Vauxhall Omega has been driven into the ground without regular maintenance, and it's showing all the classic signs of neglect, which will probably cost a sticker price to put right. Hardly a bargain after all. I've got a couple of tyre kickers in the showroom who reckon they know their axles from their elbows. I'm going to let them have a good dig round this motor to see if they can spot the faults. At the end of this, I promise you, even the technophobes amongst you will be able to spot a dodgy motor. It ain't rocket science, you know. Right then, lads, out you come.
Nice.
You are?
I'm Chris.
Hi, Chris, how you doing? You must be Steve.
Yep.
Hi, Steve. Now, Chris, what do you know about motors?
Well, I've had a few. Bought and sold a few in the past.
Ever had your fingers burnt?
I bought an XR4 without a chassis plate.
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
And how about you, Steve? You ever had your fingers burnt?
Not burnt, I'd say, but I did buy a particularly nasty mint green metallic Polo, which only lasted 2 weeks.
So you two reckon you know your stuff about cars?
I'd like to think so.
Come and have a look at this one. Vauxhall Omega 2.5 V6, 1998 on an S. Step this way, because this is a cheap old car. Have a look round, tell me what you can find.
So, yeah, bit of damage here.
Yep.
Cracks
It's
along
broken,
here.
maybe the
Not
motor's
good.
gone.
This is a bit dodgy. Don't like the look of that at all.
All the way across.
Now, Steve and Chris seem a bit too thorough for my liking. Time to play the role of the salesman from hell and try to throw him off the scent.
Want some new tyres on the front here. Worn out down the centre. I've been overinflated, I think.
What, them tyres?
Yeah, it's
they're
worn
fine,
out
loads
down
of
the
life
middle
left
there.
in them.
No tax on it.
Well, you know, I'm a car dealer. We put that in the back pocket. That posts me holiday each year.
What about the MOT?
Obviously, these two are nobody's fools, but let's see if they know what to check out for under the bonnet. Nothing to
Is
worry
it
about.
messy?
Very messy.
Now that is not good.
Colour of toffee.
I reckon we've got a head gasket gone.
Yeah, not very nice colour at all.
He's dead right. The fluid in the radiator reservoir should be pretty clear, but this stuff's like toffee. That means oil's got into the cooling system, a sure sign of a blown head gasket, which will mean a costly repair.
Have we got any oil left in the oil? You don't get this kind of build-up if the car's had regular oil changes.
So you'd say it's been poorly maintained?
I'd say it's been driven out of the showroom and it hasn't been to a dealer since.
Round 2 to Chris and Steve. A lack of oil changes has led to lumpy deposits and black oil on the dipstick, a sure sign of neglect.
Yeah. It's very grey, again, sign of oil and water mixing.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
No?
No, it's condensation, that. Even my salesman's patter's not going to get me out of this one. As a rule of thumb, any thick smoke coming from the exhaust on startup is not a good sign and could even mean the engine needs a partial rebuild, if not a replacement. I think they've seen enough now. Time to come clean. Do you think you two guys know enough to say that this is
a dodgy motor.
But it's when it comes to get rid of it, at the end of the day, if nothing's turned up, there's still no history and still no service record for it, it's going to be dead on your front drive.
So you're not convinced that you'd want to pay?
I wouldn't pay $4.5 for it.
You wouldn't?
Not out of my money.
Well, well done, guys. You did really well. You got most of the things, but there are a couple of things that you failed to spot, one of which is a really fundamental thing to do, is I don't think any of you took the oil cap off, did you? But that would have told you about your head
Mayonnaise.
gasket.
Yeah.
And none of you went to the trouble to have a look at the brake disc. If you look at the brake disc on this car, and it's a very simple thing for you to do, is run your finger down the edge of the brake disc. If you get a ridge at the end, you'll see that the disc is badly worn and these pads are down to their absolute minimum, so this car is lethal on the road. Another thing as well, your suspension is shot on this car and it's causing a symptom known as chattering. That means when you go over a bump, it's chattering. And where it's chattering, the tyre's leaving the ground, bouncing back down, and it's knocking chunks, if you look here.
Off the inside edge.
It's knocking chunks out the inside of the tyre. Now, in terms of expense, £3,000 for a replacement engine. The brakes would have been £250 to put right for the discs. Tyres, at least £60 a corner for your tyres. And then right down the side, this lovely bit of accident damage, which most people will think they can get done on the cheap, is a minimum £1,000. And for that, it would be a bit of a bodge job. Right then, lads, who give me £2 for the motor?
No, thank you.
You see, it's not that hard to spot a lemon, is it? And all these faults were obvious on this car, even without a test drive. So I hope all you technophobes who'd never dream of going near a used car now realise that the inner workings aren't so much of a mystery after all. And if you use your loaf, you'll make a much bigger saving on a used car than you ever would on a brand new one.
What do you think the Suzuki Vitara will sell for? You got 2 minutes to phone in with your answer. Remember Cher Ishmael, the young lady who couldn't sell her Suzuki Vitara? Well, guess what? She still can't sell it. So I've come down to Barking to pay her a surprise visit and see if I can help her on with her sale. No! Surprise!
Oh my God! Oh my God!
What's going on here?
Oh my God!
How are you, Cher? You're right.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too. Right then, Cher. It's still looking clean, which is good.
Yeah,
You've had the roof off by the looks of it.
I have.
You have? You haven't got it on back properly, so you'll have to do that.
No.
You've had floods of calls, loads of interest in it, obviously. You advertise it in an internet-based car matching service, didn't you?
That's right. And I've had nobody.
No one?
Nobody, Mike.
I've got a couple of little tips for you. One is, where's the stickers gone out the window? You only live 100 yards away from the North Circular Road. Get your sticker in the window, get it stuck up there, you can walk home every day.
That is so cool, because when I see cars in showrooms, I see them.
Exactly, exactly. We need to get the advertising sorted. Yeah. I told you before, best way to sell this car is with a nice big colour picture in one of the car magazines, yes? Now, Cher, start off an ad with your car, which is right, Suzuki Vitara convertible. Then the engine size comes next, so your car's a 1.6. We need to ensure that Cher's car stands out from the rest and make everything positive. Its age, colour and features, but we still haven't resolved the price issue. I told you when you come down to the showroom that I thought your car was worth $4.5 grand. You took my advice. And then you threw it away because I noticed your car advertised for $46.50.
You caught me, yes.
I did catch you. Nothing gets past me. The way to get your car sold is for £4,495 or near offer. So the words are done, the picture's being taken. Don't forget to put your poster in the window, park at the end of the road. 1 week's time, I want a phone call from you saying, Mike, I've sold my car.
I hope to
Do you think you can do it?
Thank you, Mike. Thank you.
My pleasure. My pleasure.
Totally appreciate your help.
Get it sold.
I will. Hi, Mike, it's Cher.
Hello, Cher. How are you, darling?
I'm good, thank you. What's up? Well, I just wanted you to know I've sold the car.
Fantastic. Good girl. How much did you get for it?
Well, I did something different to what we'd planned. I got really impatient waiting, and I went to a dealer and I sold it for $3,500.
Not as much as you was hoping for, is it?
No, it isn't, but I was really happy because the good news is I actually found a Mazda MX-5 in silver, J-Reg, and I paid just $4,600 for it.
Wow, that was cheap. Blimey, you're a better dealer than I am.
Not really.
Is that what you estimated? If you've got it right, log on to 4Car after the show to find out if you've won a track day out for two speeding round Donington Park race circuit. Next week on Deals on Wheels, I face a serious sales challenge.
Looks like a great big black hearse.
Oh dear.
That's next Friday at 8 o'clock, and for all the info on the new number plate deals and a chance to put your questions to Mike Brewer live online in a few minutes, go to 4car.co.uk. Well, next up, Jackie blows her head gasket in Brookside.